This week on the Dirthead Shed, it's a road day on Ultimate Adventure. And I got cameraman Bing Bong with me. It's gonna be a good day.
Drivers meeting!
All right, we're on UA day 2. I switched camera, guys.
Yeah.
We got Bing Bong in the house. Everybody give Bing Bong some props. Props to my boy! All right, we're gonna hit the road. We got a 350-mile road day today, and it should be rad. I know we've got all sorts of other things happening that go along with it. This should be fun. I got Nick is his actual name. We can call him Bing Bong, but he's the drone master flex on the trip this year. Yeah, so we're gonna get us. If we can get him to fly the thing through the Jeep while we're driving down the highway, then we're winning.
I don't know about through the Jeep, but I can fly it into the Jeep.
All right.
I can have an accident.
All right, we're gonna hit the road. We got a lot to do today. This is gonna be a rad day. Basically, we wheeled Florence Junction yesterday, and it was gnarly rock crawling. It was so good. I was gonna try and make a video, like having the first 3 days of UA as one video, but yesterday's coverage on the trail was just so cool. I think day 1 is a full video on its own. So we're gonna do some amazing drive all through Arizona today. We got 350 road miles, I guess. We'll mix in some dirt, we'll mix in some other fun, but this is amazing country, and I've never been in this part of the country. I've always been on the main highway cruising through. That's nowhere near as fun. All right, I'm gonna put my camera away before I get in a crash with a crane. All right, shut her down. We've got museum in to do. There we go. Museum time. This is the Bullion Plaza Cultural Center and Museum. Radical.
Cool.
Everybody likes a big model or diorama. This is awesome. I wish I knew more about all this. All right, that was a quick stop to the mining museum. We're in Miami, I guess. Miami, Arizona. Pretty rad little town. They got a little skate park over there. Got some Doc Holiday soda. I think it's kind of like a fake Dr. Pepper. It was really good. I'm gonna go load up. We're gonna get out of here and hit a ton more miles, I think. I think we got a gas stop. Hopefully, everybody's about out of gas right now. Behind the scenes action. Nick's on the drone. The crew is coming down the road right now. We just left the grocery store. It's just fun being a part of the group, you know? Now we throw the drone back in the drone box and we beat feet and try and catch up to the crew. We're back to being really deep out in the desert. Nick and I are heading up ahead of the group to try and get some drone shots, which should be fun. We're hauling butt, checking the Onyx.
Go ahead and start slowing down. We're getting there almost.
We're doing some backcountry byway, dirt road cruising. And this is it, Black Hills Backcountry Byway. All right, so we'll book it over here. We've got the Onyx going so that we can see where the group's gonna be. And hopefully we can find a rad shot up here. Get the drone in the air before the crew shows up. All right, we got up here ahead of the group, parked the Jeep. I've got some weird gurgling noises. I don't know if you can hear that. My fuel system's bubbling back into the tank or something. I'm sure if there's a problem, we'll figure it out. But if you look way down there in the valley, you can see the UAers. And if you look at the screen on Nick's drone, I don't know if you can see that. He's got the drone in there getting rad shots of all that. Behind the scenes, UA 2024. All right. Awesome. Hey man. Looking good, fellas. Is that a freaking BMW. Hemi National. Sorry, not Hemi National. Slow down. Going too fast. Alright, we went up the road a little bit and the International was stopped running. This thing's got an LS in it and I think they're having a fuel pump problem. So Corey's back here working on getting a fuel pump out. He's crushing it.
Alright, yeah, let me see that.
They've got everything like right there. Are you running Bosch pumps in this thing, huh?
Yeah, it's an AEM version of a Bosch pump. Dash 10 feed, dash 8 up to the front, dash 6 return.
Cool.
It's been in there for 3 years, right?
Yeah. So. All right, it looked like maybe they just had a loose fitting. There he goes. It's holding pressure. We ran ahead to get shots with the drone. We're heading to this gigantic mine over here. We'll find out more about that later. It looks like we got Sam also hauling a camera guy on ahead. Oh, if it ain't Ben, my old co-dog. Oh, hey.
Hey there.
No props, huh?
How you doing, Dave? Hey, props
To my boy.
Chappelle Man and Big Bone.
Where are you guys going?
We're going to the little pictures of camera on my phone.
Okay.
We're going exactly what that means. That's where we're going.
All right.
The camera phone.
We'll be here. Good luck finding your camera phones.
We're actually headed to Sizzler.
How about it, Vern Simon for Kenny Smith? You got a copy?
Okay, you gotta go. You gotta go. Everybody's stuff's broke.
We stopped just to help.
Oh, okay. I think I was getting some vapor lock going on, and it was stumbling and farting, and I had Nick come out here while we were driving up that hill trying to relieve pressure on the tank, but I don't think it did anything. I think I've got like either a fuel pump or something going wrong. Seems okay here. It was way down on power. Just mad.
Yeah.
All right. At least we're not the only ones broke out here on the side of the road. Keith Strigg was puking gas out somewhere. What was going on with yours?
Coolant.
Really? It smelled like gas.
And then vent. Yeah.
Okay.
Pushing out my spare can, getting hot.
Yeah. Fun. Why does it smell like burning plastic right here? You smell that? You're puking out the overflow again. It's all right, Ben, I got this covered. That, you think it just smoked the fan?
Relay or a fuse.
Keith, how hot did yours get?
230.
My motor stayed cold, but my tranny got hot.
What was that? What'd you have to do?
It just rolled out.
Oh, it just thermaled out?
And reset, I guess.
Huh. What's puking? Oh, Brandon, what's puking out of yours?
Well, some orange stuff. I'm not sure what it is.
Stinks.
You got a pretty good idea. Why don't you tell everybody?
They got entirely way too hot.
Yeah.
Last time we checked, it was 265.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Yeah, really bad.
Let me, do you have a good radio? You want to let Trent know what's going on? We might just be camping here tonight.
Yeah, no kidding.
Bad place. A lot flatter than I've stayed before.
Yeah.
It's got a good view at least.
You got.
This motor might be cooked.
This is a transmission line, though, ain't it?
What's that? No, you said that's coolant.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Said it was at 265.
Yeah. It's pretty close to tipping point there.
Yeah, that's.
We can send those that can make it. Just go ahead and go.
Okay. So, Red YJ said his transmission was just getting super hot. Steven.
I was about
He's
230 coming up this hill.
Missing waters, man.
all right. Steven and the YJ CJ thing is going to head out. The Beamer's out of here. Everybody's good. Roscoe's going to carry on with them. I want to make sure Keith's good. What you coming up with, Keith?
Well, I think I'm going to go down that water and I'll think it's kind of full of fuel when I cut it off.
Yeah.
So I got a little hot fuel going on. I just broke the line, let a little air out of it.
All right, it looks like Brandon was running like 265, boiling over bad. So Durham's gonna bubba rope him up the hill, at least get it up over the crest of the hill. That's a long rope. The rest of us are gonna hang out until Keith's rig is running again. Looks like he's throwing a fuel pump in it. And hopefully mine has cooled down as well, so it's running okay. If you look over here, Corey's down there in the Scout broke down, and you can see Durham heading down to go snatch him up with the bubba rope, yank him up over this mountain. Pretty wild. We're totally UA-ing now, boys. We're looking for some submersible 3/8 hose. I feel like any of these are gonna be fine. We got Durham up here rope towing Corey in the Scout, who's having fuel problems and overheating, so we're hanging up here with Bailey Beige, who's having cooling problems and overheating and fuel problems.
You don't have to name all of it. You can just name one.
He was just up here making a sandwich out of this submersible 3/8 line.
That's more like, thanks, Dave.
You want to buy it?
Man, it sounds like Durham is getting after it.
It don't look
It's
like
just
he
a
is.
pig of a...
It don't look like
Oh yeah, that thing's got to be heavy. Man, he is booking it. We're hanging right here, aren't we, Keith? We are going wheeling somewhere out here in New Mexico. I don't really know where we're going, but it seems like it's going to be awesome. It's like a 30-mile loop. We're getting led by Silent Brian, who's like an old friend. He used to work for the magazine, and he's got this rad flat fender with the tallest roll cage you've ever seen. Super good dude, and I know he likes to rock crawl hard stuff, so we're going to blast down the highway. We're going to grab some car-to-car shots of the group because I got Ben with me. We're gonna go over here, we're gonna eat tortillas and ribs in the desert, and then we'll blast back to camp after doing some hardcore rock crawling. Hopefully Orange Jeep's not broken at the end of the day. Right now I'm looking at this, because this is what you do in the back of the pack. You can't see squat. We're dropping in on the first trail. I guess this is just gonna be a series of loops. Just so you know, in my mind, this is a really steady shot. I feel like I'm really nailing it, and the camera's not shaky. All right, we're going rock crawling now, boys and girls.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's gonna be hard to get good rock crawling video today because I feel kind of like, oh wow, look at that. Putting in work. It's gonna be hard getting good footage today because I'm gonna be kind of behind the wheel most of the day. I'm not sure if we're gonna have like just really good moving rock crawling like this where we're kind of creeping along all day, or if we're gonna have some big ledges and stuff that we need to stop at, and then I can get shots of other rigs, you know. Pretty rad. I think after this trip I am gonna look into getting a DJI gimbal cam. That's one that actually works really good for this type of work. Oh, stuck on a rock. It's weird, you'll get hung up on something you didn't even see like that. I was right up against that with my steering. I had to shut her down for a second so I could get Sam coming through some stuff. Sam's little Jeep LJ is really cool. It's on Super Duty axles, got an LS in it. It's got one of those great tops, half top kits, so it kind of looks like a pickup. Full hydro steering, but he still drives this thing on the road a bunch. Really cool rig. Years ago, he had a green tube chassis buggy, and he and I kind of rode together on UAs for years. This one he built, or he bought actually, and then just kind of been fine-tuning it. But this one's just a little more user-friendly for like these kind of trips where you gotta haul all your camping gear and stuff. Nice. Sam, you didn't punch one rock with your front diff.
Really?
Yeah, not one. I think I hit every one of them.
I think I'll hit my share on day one.
Yeah.
I'm every other day.
Okay.
Day one, terrible.
Today,
Day two?
today's my day. I've
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow's a road day. You're gonna hit every rock on the road.
Every rock.
Oh man. There we go. Holy cow. Johnny was wedged on a rock really hard, so we've got him anchored to my winch. We're winching him back with my winch. It was a hard pull. Holy cow. That was a hard pull.
Hi, Dave.
Hi. This is Mr. Watson. You've seen him on such episodes as Dave Goes to Moab and Breaks Power Steering Lines.
Yeah, we rebuilt power steering lines together.
Yeah. We pretty much drive around the country and go repair stuff. Occasionally get to drive rigs.
You made coffee.
Yeah, he made coffee this morning.
How was that? I was particularly pleased with that coffee.
It's pretty good. There wasn't very much of it though. That's the problem.
Well, that's because your cup's too small. There's still some in the pot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang it.
That one's on you.
Um,
I got you a bigger cup even.
Oh, you did. I remember you got me that really nice like Stanley one. Yeah.
Well, Dave, good job on preloading that winch before he comes.
Is it all bound in there good now, Sam? Thanks. That thing just came out of the box yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I should see what we're supposed to do here.
I think you just drive over it.
Yeah.
I do miss my doubler.
Yeah.
This thing, it is cool that it's like an automatic and has 4-to-1, but it's still not low enough for these rocks. I'm like kind of bashing it into stuff. Yeah, having to 2-foot it and then having to load the converter a bunch to like get it to climb. I'm just cruising up here. I was sitting back there. It looks like everybody's hanging out on these obstacles. Verno's little Toyota putting in work. This thing is like kind of stealing the show this week. He's never been a Toyota guy, and he showed up with this thing, and it's so cool. It sounds so. I love how quiet it is. There he goes. Oh, hard on that. There's a lot of big rocks in there. Look at that thing just easing on up.
That was the line you were going for.
Yeah, bring it back.
This is a cool little ledge. It's working so good. Look at that little rock star. Good work, my man. Durham's coming up through here. This is the line that I think we all need to be trying for. High on the passenger side. Keep your diffs off the rocks and your tires on them. That's the key. It's the OG Jeep truck thing on the trip. This thing's been wheeling UAs for 5 years now, 4 years now. Always works well. Yeah. All right, I better go get my junk up here. Sweet. Thanks, Keith. Sorry, I almost ran you over right there.
I got this, Dave.
I got this.
Even though Kenny's winning.
Kenny's winning today?
Yeah.
Ah, man.
We got close. You're right there.
All right, we're going up this thing. Oh, that was my line.
Tell me to watch.
That's all right. I just need to get as far to the passenger side as I can. Let me try rear only first. Let's see if I can get both working. All right, this front's pulling now. All right, I got through that rock garden that was pretty challenging. Now I got this little ledge thing here. Pretty fun. All right, see if this thing will pull. I think both my lockers are working right now, which is rad. That right front should start climbing. There we go. Nice. That was fun. Rock crawling. Oh, he's going for it. Everybody know your escape route. Need to get a wider angle lens so I can get the whole van in the picture.
Good now. I'm trying to have you up there. You're out of my hands now.
Yep.
Wow. There you go, right there.
The van smashed pretty hard into the rock over here. And it's not going forward. So we're gonna get the Watsons up here, over into this pocket, pull it a little sideways as he's trying to drive up. Should be pretty straightforward.
All right, ready?
All right, there we go. We got winching in going here and winching out going there. Still popping wheelies. Climbing. Got good three feet of air under that tire. Riley Watson probably gonna walk this. This is his second UA, and I think
First behind the wheel.
First behind the wheel. Just turned 20 years old. Built the truck after hours and on weekends while he's working at Off-Road Design.
He said he did like 98% of this build on his own.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's a bunch of leftover parts actually from company rigs and his dad's old rig and stuff that he was collecting. He's hard on that driver lower length. There it is. He is digging a deep hole on that passenger rear. He just needs to get a little more passenger. There it is. I love how beefy and simple everything is. It'll climb that. Nice. Thing's all business. YJ, CJ stretched 110 coming through here. There we go. Nice. That worked pretty good.
All right, that worked.
Nice work, man.
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. All right. Johnny informed me that my Jeep's broken, so I gotta climb under there and fix it. I got my little toolkit out. I borrowed a crescent wrench from Sam. Check this out. The first part of this trail, I forgot to disconnect the sway bar, and it totally like popped the end link off of it and bent it and broke it. So I'm just gonna pull that part off, and we just won't have a sway bar the rest of the trip. That's a bummer. I did get a set of these links, replacement ones from Skyjacker when I got this coilover kit. So I'm not too bummed because I do have longer ones at the shop that I can swap in. But that's not really going to help me this week. Alright. There we go. That thing's bent and broken. But at least Johnny caught that before I like punched that thing into a brake line or something bad, so that was good. I think we're good to go now. It turns out this trail is called Backstage Pass. It's a rad trail. This one's definitely different than the other one. It's kind of not as loose, and like the boulders aren't really like rolling around, the bigger ones. There's really cool like sort of ledge waterfall kind of deals going on. Johnny's up there getting rad on one. That truck is kind of unassuming. It just is like kind of a normal looking Ram 1500, but it works amazing. It's still on leaf springs in the back. It has 38s, so it's not on the biggest tires in the world, but it sure gets around good. Let's see if mine's twisting up. See if we can get some shots of the rear.
Yeah, this is the old Boston road for a while. Alright, why don't we just run down this riding line a little bit.
Kind of bound in there. I'm trying to hold this camera sort of steady, but I'm sure it's not working. Ah, this is cool. This trail seems like it's got more like actual old water flow to it, which is fun. You get bigger ledges like this and not quite as loose rocks. See if my departure angle's good. Yep, didn't even drag. Killing it. Killing it. Can I have that? Thanks. Been on cam. Been cam. Alright, I'm hiking up there. I gotta see this. This is some pretty good ledge waterfall out from this canyon. Kind of an optional line on the trip. Brandon's going up it now. Drove right up the lower portion, just a little bump. What a cool spot. Big rock. Doesn't look like too many people have been up here. All right, we're over here at this waterfall. Steven's coming up in the YJ, CJ stretched Tennessee rock crawler.
Oh yeah.
All right, man.
Good old Tennessee drive.
Here we go, putting tires on it. Let's see if he gets the traction he needs. That's a pretty steep one. I think if it's gonna just drive right up it. Oh, a little more roll into it. That's a big ledge. Nice. Had to get after it there.
Say that again.
He's working his way up through the second part of it too. That Jeep works really well. How's the old Ford doing?
It's doing pretty pretty good.
Did
Pretty
you?
good.
Was this one? Were you guys welding on this, or somebody else back there?
No, Keith Bailey broke
okay.
the cast leg, but when the Chevy went through, he apparently pulled a rock down into the trail.
Uh-huh.
So we were trying to move it with my steering, then that did worse things for the steering than the rock. And then we tried to lay it over on its side.
That'll happen.
and then we finally were able to like reposition and get around it.
Sweet. It looks like it's getting skinnier by the day.
Yeah, it is. It is, but that's okay. I kind of knew the bed was going to be a bit of a loss, but we got another one at home.
Awesome.
So trying not to body damage it.
Good work out there.
So,
I love this thing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. You're out of the woods now. That's the road up and out.
Okay, awesome.
See it. All right. I'm hiking up the trail. There's a repair going on. It looks like Keith Bailey broke his steering bracket, a steering box adapter on the CJ7, and Durham's up here welding it up. Sorry about the shaky cam again. Heck yeah! Hi. How long has that thing been on there and it was fine?
About 30 years.
30 years, and today was its day. It looks like Durham's already all finished up here. Hey Keith, this doesn't appear to be a fuel pump. What is going on here?
Yeah, that was fuel pump. That was yesterday. That was yesterday. This is steering day.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what we do tomorrow.
Right. What could it be? It's always a surprise.
It is. That's a good fix. Durham got down on that weld.
Yeah.
All right, Keith's steering box all put back together. Durham welded it up. We all climbed around under there holding hot metal and bolted the thing back up. I think it's good to go. I'm gonna get over here behind Ben so he can get the real bangers for the actual videos. You're gonna have to go to the Unreal Adventure YouTube page and see that stuff. But I can like totally scam it right off the lens.
Get right here.
Oh man. Oh geez, you gotta watch what you're doing, Ben.
Oh.
We're pros, remember?
Yes.
Gonna wheel out. The rest of the group's up on the top of the ridge there. We'll see you guys tomorrow. This is some good wheeling here. Definitely would come back.